lovely Mary here, and today we kind of have a different sort of video. So I have something special for today, as you could probably tell already from the thumbnail. I had a subscriber that said, hey, would you like to do a box swap? They were from Canada. I will put their little thingy up here so you can see who they are, but essentially I don't know if they want me to really use their name. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. It looks like she put a nice, beautiful note. So I'm just going to quickly kind of flash it. It's basically going to tell me information about everything, which I really appreciate it. And it's actually funny because I did the same thing. I wrote down certain things like what this is or why I picked it. So I think that's kind of funny that she did the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab an item, and then I'm going to read off the list of what it is. Okay, so the first thing I see is a Slurpee Straw, which I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm like, what is this, though? Is it like, to me, when I first looked at it, it kind of reminded me of an orange peel, like a part of an orange peel, but then it also kind of looks like a tongue. But it says, the Slurpee Straw, so that's what this is. It's Winnipeg is the Slurpee capital of the world. So I thought that's kind of cool. I never really thought about where Slurpees came from, so that's kind of cool to know. And by the way, most of these items, I mean, they are Canadian, but specifically they're from Winnipeg. So there's going to be a lot of stuff from, like, this place. So that's really cool. I think that's fun. Let me know what this is, because I'm sure you're watching this. It looks, and I did specifically request these because I hear about it all the time, and I've never had them. So we have chips. Let me go ahead and turn this on. We have chips, Old Dutch ketchup-flavored potato chips, so that's pretty cool. So it says that they were the original ketchup chip. So that's kind of cool to kind of have a comparison, because they also sent this one, which is a, like, basically Lay's version of ketchup chips. So that's pretty cool. So we'll be able to compare, I guess, basically. So I'm going to lay those up against there. And then there's some more chips. We have, another ketchup flavor. So that's cool. In case I am still craving them, I will get another one. The other thing they mentioned, or she mentioned, is about all dressed. Because I guess that's another thing there that I feel like I've heard of it, but I'm going to go ahead and move this. But it didn't really cross my mind. So when she mentioned that, I'm like, yeah, I'll try that. So it's Ruffles. So we got Lay's Ruffles, which also are in America. But it's just different flavors you're not going to find here in America. Okay, so we have True North. So let's see, it says, the city opened its new arena in 2004 called the True North Center. It has since changed names, but ever since then, all the sporting events and the anthem, O Canada, plays the lyric True North. The lyric True North is yelled out no matter at what volume, and the rest of the song is sung, if I can read. So that's kind of cool, True North, and it's got little Canadian flags. I don't believe I have really anything that's, like, Canadian, that has, like, Canadian stuff, because I know people have, like, visited Canada, but I've never, like, gotten gifts from people when they went to Canada, if that makes sense. So I don't really have anything with the Canadian flag, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, because they put in stuff, and they said that certain things are self-explanatory, meaning, like, we'll just be able to tell. So here's one of those items. We have, it's still on. We got Smarties, which are different in the U.S. Our Smarties are like these weird, like, chalky flavored things. So we have that. That's pretty cool that it's a variation, but with the same name. I don't know if the company, I mean, it's Nestle. I don't know who makes our Smarties. We have Russell Stover, which we have Russell Stover stuff, but I don't believe I've ever seen this. It's maple cream egg, meaning, it's Canada. There's maple syrup. So maple cream egg, I'm assuming, is like a special, that's handcrafted in small batches. So I'm assuming it's probably a Canadian-only sort of thing. So that's really cool. So we have Kit Kats and The chocolate is different, I have heard, between American Kit Kats. Oh, and another Kit Kat. Okay, it's dark chocolate. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Like an American dark chocolate one. I'm sure it maybe exists. So there is a Tim Hortons bracelet. So it says it's a Canadian coffee shop. It was sold to Burger King. Oh, so it's not technically Canadian anymore, but everyone likes to pretend. I did not know that. I've heard of Tim Hortons, but I did not know that Burger King owns them. That's pretty funny. So that's pretty cool. I like this little bracelet, and it says it's a Camp Day bracelet. There's a children's foundation, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Ooh, okay. This is what I was excited for, too, is the piece de resistance of Canada that everybody knows Canada for, if you're not Canadian, is their maple syrup. So let's go ahead and put it right there so you can see it in all its majesty. So maple syrup, and I love that it's in like a little glass bottle, and it's a Canadian leaf. I love that. Okay, I'm excited for that. Really, truly, I am. Because I don't really like we have like random brands like Aunt Jemima, but I don't really like most of the brands of maple syrup that you can just get at a normal grocery store in America. So I'm actually very excited to try real Canadian maple syrup. I'm sure if I went to the East Coast it'd be different, like Vermont and stuff, but I'm from the West Coast, so we don't get those types of luxuries. It says Winnipeg Jets are our local NHL team. Go Jets go. So that's kind of cool. So for this one, it said the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are our local CFL team. These free refill cups are bought at the local stadium. So that's pretty cool. These are always useful. I will find good use for them. Let's see. We got a few more items. Man, she put in so much. I really hope she enjoyed my box, because when we were first speaking, we were like, oh yeah, like a Yume Twins size box. So I got one of my old Yume Twins boxes, and I stuffed it to the brim with as much as I could fit in a Yume Twins box. And she gives me like double the size of a Yume Twins box. So I really hope she got the value. But considering how astronomical, I didn't realize how expensive it is to ship internationally. Mexico and Canada, I guess, are cheaper because they're our neighbors. But, man, to ship to another country, though, you have to declare, like, every single item that's going to go through. So, again, if you're on YouTube or you're thinking about doing a box swap, just know if you please itemize a list of all your items that are in your box, where you got them, how much they're worth, because when I tried to ship it, luckily I hadn't sealed and taped up my box yet, and I was like, oh, I need to tell you how many Kool-Aid packets that were in there and how much they're worth. It was so weird to me because I've never done that. So just a note for you guys. And now we're back from that tangent. So this says honey dill sauce. It says it's made in Winnipeg and is a Manitoba thing. You will not find this sauce nationally. It's easy to make at home. Half a cup of mayo, half a cup of honey, and dill to taste. Adjust the preference. Ooh, we have honey mustard, so I'm wondering if that will have a sort of similar taste. But this is mayo and honey, so that's kind of exciting. I never would have thought about something like that. The only time I really use dill is when I'm doing egg salad, because I put mayo and dill and other stuff, celery salt and stuff. So I'm wondering, I wonder if that would be good, like, to put in, like, an egg salad or something. We'll see. I'll report back. Okay, this is also what I really wanted. It's poutine sauce. Okay, I was really excited about that. I mostly want to go to Canada to have maple syrup and poutine fries. I'm sure those are probably the stereotypes, but I mean, if that's what you're known for, I mean, you gotta work it, right? So this is another, like, Canadian brand. It's like a sweater, like a pullover sweater, but then it gives you some room so you can fit your head through. But it's Roots. It says Roots Golf, $12.90. The Team Winnipeg. So I thought that was cool. So, and then on the back it just says Roots Golf. It's a nice long sleeve, very comfy, especially when winter rolls around again. It's already getting to be like 90 degrees where I'm at, so it might be a while before I wear this again. But definitely, this is a nice warm material. I already know it's going to be great. So the last thing, I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. Oh, let me read about it. It says the Roots sweater. Roots is expensive, and though the sweaters are made very well, thrift was the best way to go in this case. The sweater was made for a charity event. 1290 is an AM radio station that features sports and news. So I told her, you know, I've heard of Roots. I know they're probably an expensive brand, so I had said, you know, I don't care if you thrift. I like thrift. I thrift. So if you got to thrift, you got to thrift. So there is one more thing. So in Canada, they have what's called Kinder eggs. In America, we got our own version, but the original Kinder eggs that you see in other countries are illegal. So, in order for her to send Canadian Kinder eggs, she had to basically already open it and like break it open, essentially. So I really don't know. I guess I could easily just look up a picture or video how it structurally looks from the get-go. But, of course, you know, you're not going to do anything illegal and bring in illegal Kinder eggs. So she had to already open it for me. So I'm excited to see, like, what exactly one looks like. Okay, so let's open it up. Whoa. So I'm guessing she just, like, removed the chocolate on the outside. So that's fine. Now it is no longer illegal because it is not covered in chocolate, and children won't throw a whole giant egg of this size in their mouth thinking the whole thing's made of chocolate and choke on it. I don't know. America's weird sometimes. It's like if you ever watched The Simpsons and it's like, oh, won't someone please think of the children? I feel like that type of lady was head on in making these weird laws. So it seems like a little doggo. I think that's a dog, like, and it's perched on a thing. That's cool. See, I don't think our Kinder eggs are as nearly as cool as this. Look at that. Look at that. I think mostly ours just come with like stickers and stuff. Okay, and here's the second one. So let's see what we got. Yeah, these are called surprises. I think ours are just called Kinder eggs. But these are called surprises. Ooh, this one's like got a big one. Ooh, a lot of moving parts for this one. This one's gonna take me a second, you guys. But I can put, oops, I can put the doggo right, oh, or I could just, or I could just destroy my whole set. Let's put this here. Okay. And just put the doggo right there. And before I assemble that, let me go ahead and show you the other stuff. Keychain. I told her I like keychain. It said, there used to be an army base in Winnipeg. It's since moved out of town, but one can still find tanks and planes around the city as statues. So that's really cool. Have fun at unit number 1. That's pretty cool. And then I told her I like coins. I collect coins. And so she sent me some of their currency. Sorry, that's kind of hard to see, but that's pretty cool. And it's so different than what we do here in America, like our currency. A lot of countries do this, where it's like a different metal on the inside than outside. Whoops, I'm dropping things. So I really appreciate that, like how cool these things are. Is that the little beaver? I think that's a beaver, right? Cute. Okay. And then I'm guessing this is like their penny. Yeah. Sometimes I accidentally get these. Like every once in a while, I'll accidentally get a wheat penny. I'll be like, and growing up, I was like, what's this? This isn't real money. Being dumb and a child, not realizing it's from a different country. Canada dollar. That's really cool. You know, now that I think of it, maybe I should have put some American currency in there. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I believe that's everything. If you're watching, let me know down below, my dear, if I missed anything. But I think I grabbed everything. Okay, this is gonna take me more than a second to put together because like it's gonna fly. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. That's a lot of moving parts. These are all the parts right here, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'm gotta just assemble it later, but there's all the parts. I don't have I just recorded another video right before this video, so my brain is done. But yeah, I'm so excited, and my husband's always been like, I want to try ketchup chips. So now this is our opportunity to try it. So I really hope she liked my box. She seemed like it when she answered, and I would definitely do it again, especially after I taste these things. I might want some more. So maybe next time I'll throw in a little bit more, because she just totally surprised me with all the extra little things she put in. So I'm pretty sure there was probably more I intended to send, and I know there was a few more things I wanted to stick in there, but due to basically the cost of sending mail goes up per pound, and so after it hit 3 pounds, it was gonna get even more expensive. So I tried to keep it under 3 pounds. But so next time I owe her some more stuff, I'm sure. And I do remember I actually did buy a keychain, and I don't think I made it into the box. So now I have to figure out where I put that keychain I bought. Because I actually did. Now that I'm thinking about it, I bought a little keychain with California on it, and now I gotta figure out where I hid it. Because now that I saw her keychain, I was like, oh, I got a California keychain last time I was at LAX. But yeah, I thought this was kind of random. I know it's not normally my brand of things, but I thought, it's still cool. It's still something fun that people might like, and it's Canada,